Hey guys, what's up? This is MrAnimationstudio, and I'm going to be doing a MOC video. This is my 7th MOC, I can't remember. So yeah, I just finished it, sort of. So I want to tell you guys the plot of this whole thing before I get started on it. So my other MOC, my 5th one, I can't remember, when Count Dooku was in the big base thing, he got captured by all the clones, and he's in this base right now. So the droids are attacking them to get Count Dooku back. And also, I wanted to go ahead and start another little mini story thing. Like, in the middle of the Clone Wars, I just wanted to make up my own story, I guess. So I'm gonna call it the Rise of the Sith, and it's gonna say it up in the title up there. Right in the middle of the Clone Wars, there was an outburst of a bunch of Sith Lord that was never told because they don't like to tell about it. We'll talk about it. So yeah, I'm gonna put a bunch of Sith in my upcoming MOCs, probably maybe 3 MOCs with all the Sith in it, and then the last one there's gonna be a huge battle with everyone in it and everything. So yeah. So that's the plan, or the plot to this whole thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so right over here, here's the base. I'll show you the base in a second, but here's a watchtower with like a clone commander or so up there. Stairs, or ladder. Once again, line of gunners. Do that in like every single one of my MOCs. Here's an elite gunner, not a commander gunner. Still line. And then there's the commander gunner over there. There's the Galactic Marine, getting stuff from that. Here's Commander Cody. Commander Gree, guy coming out from the base. Little tunnel. MCLT back there. And a bridge going down into the battlefield. ATRT? Yes, that's what it's called. ARF Trooper riding that again. There's a clone on the rocks scaling down, and he's about to shoot that droid right there. So right in front, here's just a little barricade with clones and Captain Keeley behind it. Here's another barricade with clones behind it, and this guy's walking up to set up his machine gun to help out. And here's just a bunch of guys running in. Okay, so now what I think is the most interesting part is the middle, because there's just a lot of cool things going on. Here's a Magna Guard smacking a clone in the face. There's a dead clone. Sorry for my voice, guys. Here's a Jedi. He's custom Jedi. I think he looks cool. He has a gun and a lightsaber, because Jedi can't shoot, which is kind of a fault for them, but yeah. Here's Commander Cotton being awesome, shooting 2 droids, shooting that guy in the stomach. Fire is coming out of him because it's like he gets shot and there's supposed to be like sparks, I guess. So that's on a few of the droids over there also. And he shot that droid in the head. And an exploded Corporate Alliance tank, I mean, with droids behind it, and a Sith Lord right here. I think he's one of the coolest. He looks awesome. And he's just walking in the battlefield for slow motion effect. Yeah. And another dead clone, dead droid. Another dead clone. And right here, here's a commando clone. And he's like doing a spin where he like spins the droid and throws it at Asajj Ventress. And he's, I can't see, well you can't see it, but he's holding a knife also. There. And he stabbed that droid. And Asajj Ventress is looking over like, oh god, I'm gonna get hit with a droid. And she threw her lightsaber at that guy. Another Magna Guard owning a clone. Oh, and here's a custom assassin. I also put him in just for more story, and he's gonna be in the Rise of the Sith also. His name is Hutch. I don't know if there's any person in Star Wars named Hutch. There could be, so if there is, you could just let me know. But I don't think I'm going to change the name because I like that name for him. But he fights with these chains, which I think is pretty cool. And it has this little, like, axe on the end right there. And, like, a sword on the end of the other one. And he's stabbing that guy through the air. Dead clone right there, just hit his head on there, which didn't help him survive. Clone throwing a droid over his back, and here's a commando, and focus there. Yeah. And there's someone from the Horn Company, I believe. Sorry, I don't know the names of these people, but it's, yeah. Water feature, well, waterfall. I got my pick-a-brick order, so I got a bunch of plant pieces and water pieces, so I can do all these in my upcoming MOCs, which I think that looks really good right there. And here's Shock Tai. I know that thing looks like she's using a shield or something, but that's supposed to be the Force and pushing that guy. And there's a dead droid behind her. You can hardly see it. Bloop. Okay. And here's a droideka about to shoot her. Here's another dead droid. Another droid getting shot. There's a Mandalorian getting stabbed by Shock Tai's lightsaber. 1 second. Okay. And back here, here's a Commander Mandalorian. There's a droid on the rocks. Heavy droid. Assassin droideka. Assassin droid. Scorpion droid. Mandalorian on speeder. Running Sith. See you. Well, I'll show you to him. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Yeah. And here is a tree. Mandalorian flying with a machine gun. And here's a Terminator Jedi. And the reason I call him Terminator is because he's half skeleton, half human. Please focus. Okay, that's better. Yeah, and his arm is posable and stuff, but this leg isn't. As you can see, it's heavily glued. So yeah, he's doing like a flip in the air. Scorpion droid, a dead tree, like an assault droid, super battle droid, just normal droids, dead droid. I'm saying droid a lot. So yeah, I'll give you an overview of the battlefield. Also, I'm entering this into Nico's MOC contest. I should get it in just before it ends, so yeah. And right on the front of the base, there's a nice design, a wall design. Yeah, there's just a lot of detail in this MOC. I hope you guys can see all the detail and everything. So yeah, let me open up the base and I'll show you guys 1 second. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go on to the base. So right here I have the infirmary, which I think turned out really nice. It has the clone gunner helping that clone and that guy. looking over like, why aren't you helping me? I'm gonna die. There's a lamp right there, helmet holder thing, and it can hold their guns at the bottom of their beds. There's a control room, clone pilot, 2 clone gunners just working on their stuff. 1 second, guys, I need to adjust my light. Okay. Well, I'll just give you an overview of the base so you can just see everything. It's a pretty small base. Yeah, infirmary, control room, gunner going into battle, gun rack, holocron projector, clone going to battle, and the gate is a sliding gate also, which I love the sliding gates. They always turn out nice and give nice effect to the base. There's a controller for it. There's a holder for guns when people want to eat, and there's a guy unaware that there's a battle right outside and he's just eating. So holocron projector, and here's the prison room where Dooku's being held. And I guess I forgot, but Jedi can use the Force. So that guy, he's being choked, lost his gun, so he's screwed and gonna escape pretty soon. Here's another sliding door. Right. Oh, fail. Oh wait, it's not supposed to go there. Oh. Okay. Sliding door. Controls for his place. MCLT's back there. And yeah, that's it for the base. And actually that's it for the MOC. So yeah, guys. I hope you enjoyed this MOC. It really took a long time to make. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.